Everybody and their mom is already talking about this, so you know what I'm gonna do for this week's Shot Talk? I'm gonna talk about it. So you may already have an idea about what I'm discussing, and if you do, congratulations, you're a mind reader. If not, I've made a couple videos in the past about this, about YouTube having a problem talking to its content creators and the way it does everything, and it's just YouTube in general in terms of how it tries to manage content. And something new, or not new, you may already be aware of it, but if you don't know, the reason why YouTube can be a career and how creators make money off of it is because of the ads that are placed on videos. If you click or watch these ads all the way through, that's called AdSense revenue because it uses Google AdSense, blah, 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 blah. You may already know this, you may not, but that's pretty much how it works. That's how creators can make a living off of this platform. And attaching ads to your videos is what YouTube called monetization. And there's been a lot of controversy and just stuff happening behind the scenes that I don't think I've necessarily talked about in regards to the monetization problem. And one of the biggest things is right now YouTube has a filter system where anything and everything, if it fits within a certain guidelines or mentions this or blah 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 blah, can get flagged and be demonetized, and then you have to go in and ask for a manual review on each video. When this happened and I looked through, I think at least 20 of my videos had been tagged or had been demonetized. And a lot of this were for reasons that weren't necessary, or I didn't believe were necessary. There wasn't anything wrong with the video, or in terms of looking at other videos, there wasn't anything wrong with them. What happened is, in order to qualify for monetization or get your videos monetized, you had to be a YouTube partner. And that's where this whole thing comes in. Recently, YouTube, they're trying to, and this is after the whole Jake Paul thing that happened. So YouTube is trying even harder to crack down on the content that is advertiser friendly, blah, 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 blah. And it was something that was always happening, but I don't want to say it was a coincidence, but in terms of big moves like this, there tends to be a trigger, and the Jake Paul scandal thing was this trigger. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, whoever it is, one of the Paul brothers, I don't know. Don't come after me for not knowing. I don't watch their content. Anyway, I think it was Logan Paul. I think Jake Paul's like fine. But anyway, because of that, YouTube is becoming stricter with who can be a partner with YouTube. And they have decided that in order to qualify to be a partner on YouTube, you have to meet two main requirements. The first is you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and the second is you have to have at least 4,000 watch hours logged in the past 12 months. So what that means is, of all the video content that you put out and create, at least 4,000 hours has to be watched. It can be the same video being watched 4,000 hours worth. No matter, you have to have 4,000 hours worth. And I don't meet one of those two qualifications. So pretty much my YouTube partnership is being stripped. And this wouldn't be, I don't think, as big of a deal as it is had it not be targeting, I'd say, smaller creators and removing the opportunity for these smaller creators. Because in the times that we have been YouTube partners, I've been a YouTube partner for 3 plus years. And I don't make a lot of money off of YouTube. I don't make any money off of YouTube. YouTube has a threshold. Until you make a certain amount of money, which is $100 off of your ads, they will not send you a check until you reach that. And I have not reached that yet. I've never received a check from YouTube. And if I wanted to be paid for the content that I put out, I would have made a Patreon by now. But I don't want to do that. That's not my purpose. I enjoy this. If it becomes apparent that this could possibly be a career for me in the future, then by all means, let it happen. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So, my partnership has been stripped from YouTube, or will be stripped as of February 20th, which means that I won't have the chance to earn any type of money from YouTube. As of right now, I have earned $60 of AdSense revenue. Because that is $40 away from the $100 threshold, which I need to meet in order to even receive a check, I will never see that money. I have earned that money, but YouTube is withholding it, and and because of this partnership, I will probably never have an opportunity to see that. I'm not even close to hitting 4,000 hours. Okay, I checked. I'm at like 2,000 hours. It's not gonna happen, and I think that is where there's a wrong, because there are so many creators who are very, very close to this mark, or who have a strong fan base, but for whatever reason, what they make isn't advertiser friendly or isn't claimed advertiser friendly, and it's targeting these marginalized communities or who have very strong fan bases, and because the community supports themselves, but because for whatever reason it's like not working. If you put trans in the title, you're not gonna be eligible for monetization, most likely. That is what's been apparent. So it's frustrating, and I understand why they're doing it, but I always feel like they're going about it the wrong way. I don't think my feelings about that are ever gonna change. So yeah, that's the YouTube situation right now. I'm still gonna put out videos. Like, I do this for me, and I do this for my community. I don't do it for the money. I think the moment then you start doing something for the money, it kind of loses itself in it, in what you kind of lose your passion and the reason why you do it. So I want to do this because I want to do it, and it will be the same thing. It needs to figure out how to talk to its content creators and create better algorithms or anything for reviewing, because it's leaving a lot of people out, and it's hurting a lot of people, because I know a lot of the trans community's been hit hard by this. So, and even larger, the LGBT community, especially when YouTube restricted mode kind of was sent out into the world. So, let me know your thoughts on YouTube's demonetization thing, partnership removal, whatever you want to call it. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it.